We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
This might just be for prosperity.
Prosperity?
Or posterity.
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 It's for something.
Well, I have potentially discovered something big. So big, you wouldn't believe. I have possibly stumbled upon something bigger than Thomas Edison or Albert Einstein has even dreamed of making happen.
Or Disney World.
Or Disney World. And what is this? Noni no wrinkles, everybody.
Noni, 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 no wrinkles.
No wrinkles, no wrinkles. Noni, 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 no wrinkles.
Get those wrinkles away.
There you go. I've been into learning about superfoods and looking up all these clinical studies and trials among all the different superfoods out there, and I discovered that there's a component in noni that actually can take wrinkles away. So we're doing a test. I've got all sorts of wrinkles on my forehead. And we're gonna make Angela's been into these salves lately, so we're making a noni salve.
Yeah, I guess usually people ingest the noni and they notice differences in their wrinkles. So we're going the other direct route and we're gonna make a facial salve.
Never been done before.
With intense amounts of noni. And
Brilliant.
We're gonna do a 30-day trial. We've already taken before pictures and we're gonna see what happens. So this might be the historic first making of Noni No Wrinkles, which is soon to become a household name. Or it might just be a total
flop. I gotta get the copyright, patent, all these other things. All right, so should we do it?
Yeah. Okay, so first step is, this is our noni mixture. Mr. Monarch took some of our supreme Peruvian noni powder and filled it into this jar with olive oil, and it's been sitting in the dehydrator for about 4 or 5 days.
Is it raw?
Yeah, extracting the properties of the noni into the olive oil at like about 95 degrees in the dehydrator. And so this is our infusion. It's infused oil with noni, and we're going to pour this out and we're going to separate off the liquid from the solids. So we have a double nut milk bag here, and we're going to strain this through here so that we pour off the highly medicinal oil and we leave behind all of this gritty.
What if I just pour that straight on my face right now?
I don't think anyone would recognize you.
It actually smells good.
It does smell good.
You know, noni doesn't necessarily smell that good. Wow, so now we're like, it even smells good. I thought I was gonna have issues with that aspect.
Yeah, so far we're good. Okay, now this is the kind of messiest part of the salve making process. We've got to pick this up and squeeze out the oil. So because we used a powder rather than actual like fruit or pieces of the dried fruit, even though we're using a double nut milk bag, I think there's still going to be little tiny bits of the powder kind of seeping through there. But, you know, it's okay. It's all in the name of no wrinkles. And this is our first attempt. We will be refining the process as we go, if it is to be. This is dark, man. We used a lot of noni. That's a 6-ounce jar, and he half filled it with noni powder. And that stuff is intense. It's already like highly, highly concentrated form of noni. Okay, so I think we're just about tapped out. on that. Now I gotta wash my hands.
Okay, so then we're gonna look over here, and we've got cacao butter. Man. Smells delectable, decadent, delicious.
And other D words.
But nothing compared to
Bye-bye.
sorry.
Okay. Yeah, there is still fine powder in there, but I think it's fine. We could filter it again and again and again until we get it all out, but we're just going to...
When we go to the public, we'll do that.
Yeah. Okay, so usually the ratio that you use is for a cup of the oil. You put in an ounce of the thing that's going to harden it up. But I have found that in the environment that we live in, that doesn't really work. It's more like you use right about the same amount.
So it's half and half.
Cacao butter. It's around that here, yeah. It's like a little bit less than half and half, I think. But it's different, you know, depending on what you use and where you live. So don't kind of go by this unless you live in a similar environment to us, which is Ecuador, but if you don't know where we are. Little bit more. I just melted a load of cacao butter because I didn't know how much it was going to make. There we go. I made it to almost 8 ounces, but not quite. Now we're going to stir this up. Stir it up. All right, this is a thick brown mixture. Feels like a good consistency. I hope it's going to set well. And I'm going to put in just a few drops of rosemary essential oil because it helps it to preserve for a wee bit longer. You're okay with that, right?
I think so.
Okay, that was just maybe like 6 or 7 drops. That, my friend, is a nice little mixture for you. And now I will get you some jars.
Okay, so while Angela gets you some jars for this situation here, cacao butter. Angela believes that the cacao butter doesn't have any stimulating effects, and it all gets eliminated because into the powder aspect. And me, on the other hand, no, that's not true, because if I were to have this, I'm a really sensitive guy, I'd be flying like crazy. Maybe. And I wouldn't sleep. Maybe we should test it just to prove that I'm right.
Run. You
All
should
right.
drink this.
Man, I want to, just to show the stimulating effects. But we have a retreat, and I'm going to be like coming down right when it's coming out and stuff. So maybe next. We'll do that in the future.
I feel like I get no effects from cacao butter, but Mr. Sensitive Monarch feels very differently. Okay, guys, here's the moment of truth. I think this is going to fill 2. I love these little jars. I got them here in Ecuador, and I've been using them to make my salves. Maybe we can show you my tray of salves in a second. They're about 4 ounces, so hopefully this is going to fill 2 of them. And we're just going to pour this off and then put it in the fridge to set and see how it does.
Wow.
And hopefully
This might take my wrinkles away. And if it does, we will be mass producing it, and we will do an infomercial.
And we'll use the song. Noni, 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 wrinkles.
I have to admit, she's the one who got the name. I asked her, what do we call it? And out of nowhere, she goes, Noni, no wrinkles, like in 3 seconds. And I'm like, how'd you do that?
It is the given name. It smells good. There's like absolutely no like gnarly noni smell going on. Gnarly noni 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 no no no.
So what do? We just we put it in the fridge now and we're done?
Yeah, and we pray to the salve gods that it hardens in a nice fashion. Because if it doesn't, then we have to come back and make it again.
All right.
So maybe we'll come back and show you guys how it stiffened up.
Boom!
Bam!
Bam! All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, what we have here in front of you is Noni no Wrinkles.
No wrinkles.
So what do I do?
You gonna put some on?
Okay.
What about your hair? Oh.
What about my hair?
Okay.
Ooh, that smells good.
It does totally smell good. It just smells like my other salads.
I want to eat it.
Ew.
Dude, I thought you said there would be no solids in there. Oh, well, there we go. It's just broken down. Okay.
Ooh. Gives you that kind of like fake tan look.
Does it? Not only does it take your wrinkles away, but you will look tan. No more tanning salons. No more hot 24-hour days in the sun. All you need to do is apply Noni no Wrinkles, and we will find out if it stains your skin a more tan color.
Uh-oh. More.
More? All right.
It came out a good consistency, by the way. We didn't need to remake it at all.
Angela has a pretty good hope about this nice little... Is this like a good consistency? Like...
Yeah. I mean, I think if we were to bring this to the world, we would definitely want to filter it more. Because we just put it through 2 nut milk bags once. So you could definitely keep going and getting it like finer and finer and finer.
I'm like covered in Noni no Wrinkles. Do you still want me to put more on? I think the scopolitin, one of the secret ingredients in there, is going inside my pores right now. Seriously?
How does it feel?
Wet.
All right, should we
conclude?
Okay.
I mean, we're going to need to test this for a while, so...
So you're going to keep using this for 30 days?
60 days, 90 days.
7 years.
90 days or your money back guaranteed. 90 days and your money back guaranteed. Yeah?
No wrinkles.
Take those wrinkles away. And who do we got here? And Matt Monarch. And we'll see you next time at the Raw Food World TV show.
With no wrinkles.
Many naturopathic doctors recommend Noni for so many different things, like anti-inflammatory aspects, cardiovascular, it helps. People even said it helps with memory and focus and stuff like this. This is like straight from the Peruvian Andes. It is very fresh, it comes straight from the fruit, and this is the highest quality Noni powder that you can possibly get. I actually see it being done